What's good with y'all boys? Today we are doing something a little bit different. I've really been enjoying the wreck, y'all, so I figured why not give y'all an amazing all-around build. I'm talking about whether you're playing park, wreck, whatever, this build is gonna dominate in every single aspect. So I'm gonna be showing y'all clips of the build. I'm gonna show y'all how to make the build. I'm even gonna show you the badges to put on the build. But real quick, before we get into that, the NBA playoffs are here, so you know we're making some picks on Underdog Fantasy. Underdog Fantasy is an app where you can pick higher or lower on certain players to literally win free money. And if you're already watching the playoffs, you might as well sign up and get some free money too. And when you do sign up, if you use code Wavey, you get a 100% deposit match on your first deposit. So if you put in 20, you'll end up with 40, and if you put in 100, you would end up with 200, $100 free dollars. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all, putting higher or lower on a player just makes the game so much more fun to watch. But now that we got that out the way, let's hop straight into this build. So to start off with the build, I'm gonna go with point guard, but you can go with point guard, shooting guard, or a small forward. And then just make sure you're 6'9", 185, and 7'7" on that wingspan. And for the attributes, the first thing we're starting off with is giving this build a 96 drive and dunk. But you don't want to just leave it at that because you want extra badge points, so we're gonna go ahead and upgrade this as well. And playing point guard with a 96 dunk is just one of the most fun things. It's a problem for everybody. I mean, you get every single contact you could win, and you can lob it off the backboard like this. Like, it goes so crazy, y'all. And especially with the paint defense being as broke as it is, having a 96 dunk is low-key broken. Like, nobody can guard you for real. And the fact that you can get this high of a dunk and still just be doing everything else, I mean, blocking shots, running up the court, nice passes, and still catching more lobs, like, come on. And what's really crazy about it is the more that you dunk with this build, the more people are gonna help, and the more you get your teammates open, and the more you get your own three-point opportunity. Because when they realize they can no longer guard you and you're getting to that rim, they're gonna have to sag off, and then you just have wide open threes. And these are the finishing badges I always use on this build. Now, clearly the most important one that you want to use is going to be Hall of Fame Limitless Takeoff. It is so good. And as y'all see, Limitless Takeoff's not even a tier 3 badge, so you don't really gotta do too much grinding to go ahead and get it. Now, Acrobat and Pro Touch, you really ain't gotta worry about too much. I just threw those on last because I got extra badges. But Limitless Takeoff's gonna be your most important, then Posterizer, and then Slithery. Then you can pretty much throw on whatever y'all like. Now, I know some of y'all are thinking, why not go ahead and boost it up to a 99 dunk and get that Hall of Fame Posterizer? But coming from somebody that has tested it, this build dunks as well as any build with 99 drop and dunk. I've used Hall of Fame Posterizer, I've used Gold Posterizer. It is not something that is just extremely different. And the weight that that 99 carries, like them extra 3 attributes carry so much weight when it comes to missing out on other stuff on your build. So that 96 is the perfect point to get the most broken dunk animations in the game while still saving enough attributes for other stuff. And I know you would think a build that can dunk like this wouldn't be able to shoot, but you would think wrong. The 3 actually goes all the way up to 82 on this build. And then I went ahead and made that mid-range a 71 just to get the extra shooting badges. Now, as you can see, the build only gets bronze limitless range, but with the dunking ability you have, you never really need to pull from just super deep. And if you actually add the limitless range takeover, you can still pull from almost half court with this build. And I can shoot fades with this build, I can shoot spot ups, I can do whatever I want from 3. I mean, the 3-pointer is deadly. And honestly, you can even take this down to 80 if you want, but I like to keep mine at an 82 because that's what my jump shot requires. But it ain't just the 3-point rating that makes the build shooting elite. These badges right here are plenty and they help out the shooting a lot. But what I like even more than the dunking and shooting is the defense. And these are the defensive attributes we're rocking with right here. And I'm telling you, these attributes make it to where this build can play defense on anybody 1 through 5. And really, I feel like this build is the best help defender in the game. Like, no matter who sucks at defense, I can help and get a steal. I can help and read a lane. Like, I can do anything. I can even chase down and get the block right here. So anybody on my team, all these rec randoms, you know they're normally not good. So when I play with rec randoms, I can help everywhere, get steals, defense turns to offense, and that's how you really excel with this build. Look, I get 2 bumps in 1 possession. And then just doing stuff like pressing the inbound gets you easy steals like that. I mean, no matter where I'm at on the court on defense, I'm helping. Give me that. Like, he thought he was getting an easy layup. Even when I'm getting back late on defense, I'm reading the steal and turning defense to offense, and my boy's getting extra points out of it too. Now, I even had to throw in some old clips because I really ain't played the game too much, but this was the build when it wasn't even maxed out, y'all. I'm still going crazy. Nobody can dribble on this build or I am bumping that. You can't go up or I'm blocking that. Like, you're dumb. If I'm chasing you, you can't go up, big fella. Like, look. Stuff like everything is blocked, and then pressing up on somebody makes it even better. Like, you see, I'll press him and then I chase down the block steal. The build is just so good defensively, y'all. Like, it goes so crazy. But I really want to break down the defensive attributes a little bit more because this is the most important thing on this build. Now, number one is a 93 block. You do not want to go even a little bit lower because gold anchor is so important. I probably would not get half the blocks that you are seeing right now if it was not for gold anchor. I'm dead serious. I had another lock build that had a 87 block and it got nothing compared to what this build gets. And then after that, a 90 still, nothing less in my opinion. You could actually go to 85 and it would be fine, but I definitely rock with a 90 still. If you don't know, every 10 attributes you unlock like new still animations. So at a 70 you get certain ones, 80 you get certain ones, and then 90 you get certain ones. So a 90 is definitely what I would go with. And then that 86 perimeter is going to give you clamps on silver. Now, I would like to get clamps higher, but you really don't need it. So of course, silver is perfectly fine. Along with that steel and block, you're going to be clamping everything. Now, I ain't gonna lie to y'all boys, interior is kind of broken in this game, but this interior, just having a 70 is so good because matched with the 93 block, you're already going to get a good block animation. Then even if you don't get the block, you have interior, so you're going to make them miss. But the one thing I cannot stress enough is every extra badge you get, so you get 4 extra for going to college or whatever, then you get 1 for hitting like level 39. So you need to add every extra badge you get into defense, at least 5 of them. And last but not least, we got the build's playmaking. Now, I'm gonna be the first one to tell you this build does not have the best pass accuracy, but what I've learned with my 6'9" point guard is that I'm so effective when it comes to everything else that my 70 pass accuracy is plenty. If you're a 6'1", 6'2", 6'3" guard, of course you want an 85, 86 pass accuracy, but everybody has to worry about me when I drive in that paint. So when I'm driving into that paint, I'm creating so many open looks for everybody else, and normally I have around 10 to 15 assists every single game. And for the ball handle and speed with ball, we get an 85 and a 75. In this build, it can really cook, y'all. And I ain't gonna lie, the clips don't even show as much of the ball handle because it is the rec and people are all around me, but in the park, you can ISO anybody. And if you are making the build, this is what you should end up with right here. Now, my speed and acceleration on my actual build are a little different, but it's because I kind of messed up on mine and I went with the 80 vertical and I missed out on just 1 elite contact dunk package. Let me know how y'all like these types of videos down below. I'm gonna try to get in the rec way more so I can actually drop more of a gameplay focused video, but I appreciate y'all for watching and I'm out. Peace.